return touchdowns. During the show's inception, Dave Tobe was a stunt double for William Peterson in the original CSI.
This has been your Bears coaching candidate of the day. Now back to Carmen and Yurko on ESPN 1000.
A guy that Bears fans are familiar with, and I think a lot of Bears fans would actually be happy with. Maybe surprising to hear, a special teams coach, but it's worked for John Harbaugh. Maybe it can work. It worked with Coach Ditka, obviously. It could work again with Dave Tobe, but people at least know what they're getting in Dave Tobe. And he's interviewed for head coaching jobs in the past.
Two candidates. Dave Tobe would be one of the two that I'd love to see here.
Todd Bowles the other?
Yes, it is. Todd Bowles or David Tobe. I don't think you go wrong there, and I think David Tobe actually brings a kind of a good feeling to a lot of Bears fans, because when he was here, the hardest unit to coach is the special teams, because you got so many different facets of it. I think he would bring a nice, warm feeling to everybody.
They succeeded when he was here in that phase of the game.
And he's willing to be honest. You know, when he walked out, he didn't rip into Jay, but he gave an honest assessment of Jay.
Right.
Not wrong with that. They're not bringing him in to specifically keep Jay. But, you know, upon communication, they find out what they have with him and what he'd be willing to do. I don't care what anybody says. His twitchy, ticked-off mood all the time, it has an effect on people, whether you like it or not. It does. He's the one guy that can't be twitchy and in a bad mood all the time. What a scowl.
Well, I don't know about the twitch, but the bad mood maybe. But, I mean, he's got a twitch. I mean,
hand in hand. Bad mood, twitchiness. A little twitchy.
Carl, would you want a guy with a twitch operating on you?
Well, that's different.
Well, he's not
operating on me.
Well, he should be the surgeon of the offense.
Stop it. That's
ridiculous.
That's from going to A to Z, and, I mean, come on.
I mean, that was silly.
With nothing real in between.
Right. Can I compliment the Fighting Illini for their victory over Maryland yesterday?
You know, the Bulls were getting blown out so badly in the last 6 minutes. I switched over and watched Illinois a little bit. I haven't done that a lot yet this year. So it couldn't win without Devontae Rice.
Yeah.
To be able to beat Maryland. Maryland came in with, I think, only 2 losses.
1-2 now in the Big Ten for Fighting Illini.
Yeah.
Have you know?
Without their 2 best players.
They need to play well this year.
They do need to play.
This year, I need something out of Gross.
Might not happen with Devontae Rice out now with the broken hand.
I still want to see it. 6-week injury, by the way.
That's a lot. That's a significant. What, he'll be back for the Big Ten tournament?
Is it a left hand or a shooting hand?
You know what,
is it a shooting hand?
I'm not sure.
Because if it's not a shooting hand, you can risk getting him in there a little bit early.
Time to start watching college basketball. Danny was looking for the Kansas game last night. He couldn't find it. I'm surprised that he can find every game.
I couldn't find Kansas-Baylor.
Did Kansas win?
Yes, they did.
Kansas won. It's time to start watching college basketball a little here. I haven't done a lot of that yet this year, since the season started.
I've actually been watching far more college basketball than the bowl games. I heard Freddie Huebner telling Sylvie, I believe on Friday, how he's sick and tired of all the bowls. I'm kind of feeling the same way.
Well, it's almost over now. And now you're looking forward to Monday, and that's it. There are a lot. I mean, I think they're up to 38 bowl games.
Are you kidding me? I would love to watch a football game tonight.
Or the Hawks are on tonight, smart guy.
Well, yesterday. Any night.
The Bulls were on last night. They got smoked, though.
Yeah.
I mean, do you realize, at this point, 2/3 of the teams in Division I go to a bowl game? Well, literally, it's like 2/3. Like 68% of the teams go to a bowl.
I think we said it. 39 bowl games, but 38 of them don't have a repeat like they do from their championship.
And then
a lot of bowl games. 76 teams.
A lot. Then the problem is a lot of those teams are excited when they get into a bowl, but then when the realization is that they're playing on December 28th and nobody's watching, and they're in El Paso, Texas, and it's 56 degrees, they're like, I don't want to be here.
Well, did you see attendance? Attendance is down almost 10%, but the viewership was up for the game, for the Sugar Bowl and the Rose Bowl, and I think viewership Monday is going to be huge. See, the playoffs good for TV. It's all about television. We always say that. It's hard to keep people in the seats, man. It is, and there's so many of these games. Attendance was down, and the NHL has admitted